Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's go ahead and do the second star quest for the master rank. Guest from Krumnola village. Here in Elgado. Oh, what will I do? I have so many questions but I'm too shy to ask. Okay, I really thought that this would be her inner thoughts, but never mind. Oh, okay, well, speaking of inner thoughts. Excuse me, there are some new quests up, so why not take a look? Yeah, sure, why not? And what do we have in Master Rank this time? Okay. So, like what? Okay, so these two I can do solo, right? Or okay, these three. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the Acno song for today and see how this turns out. Alright, well, that's the karate bird of this game. Also, oh my god, look at the size of this thing. This thing is much larger than the high rank and what do you call it? The low rank version of the Acno song. But anyways, okay. Do I have these? Okay, no, I don't. I'm not gonna lie, the bug sometimes is pretty slow to charge my insect glaive in order for me to do those fancy flips that, allow me to do some good damage. But hey, if the explosion is gonna do 200 damage, I am not complaining. But anyways, okay, so I don't think there will be too much of a difference between these monsters, I think. So yeah. So I should inform you guys that this is the episode that I'm recording after the trip. So previous two episodes were, they were recorded before the trip. So now hopefully I'm able to talk about something that is actually relevant at the time. But hey man, I do record these episodes one day before they're uploaded. So if something happens in one day, well, you know what? I guess I will be outdated on that one. But regardless, anyways, so... yeah, so for anybody wondering, yes, my grinding on Fatalis has finally started because I don't think I can make my character any stronger. Okay, well, technically I can, but that requires me to now level up the, regions in Monster Hunter World and the Guiding Lands and then fight tempered variants of, the Gold Rathian and the Rajang. Also, by the way, this is a different move. But so... that's why I just don't want to do it because the grinding just takes so long and it's pretty annoying to do if I can be honest. But anyways, also I see he's switching his moves a lot. Okay, that's fine I guess. Okay, I think somebody's here, right? Okay. Also I ate the easy ration rather than my HP. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also starting to have this problem on Fatalis as well. I don't even know how I'm out of practice, to be honest. But anyways, okay. Alright, cool. Oh, okay, never mind. This thing just would not let me hit, I guess. Anyways, by the way, I didn't even look at how many quests we need to do before we can do the main quest in the Master Rank. But hopefully that's soon. Also, I think the, killer, bunny, rabbit, whatever you want to call this thing, did something new over there, but we couldn't see it, which is unfortunate. But anyways, okay, cool. I'm not sure how much, how the damage of these guys on each other is determined, but hey man, all I hope is that they do good damage to each other. Which, by the way, speaking of riding monsters, I've noticed that it seems like Monster Hunter employs the same kind of treatment that Pokemon games do to each other. Have been doing to themselves ever since Generation 6, where they introduce a new gimmick each generation. So, for example, in Pokemon, there is Generation 6 had Mega Evolutions, then Gen 7 had, Z moves, and Generation 8 had Dynamax. So, okay, oh my god, yeah, so in Monster Hunter games, it seems like, for example, in Monster Hunter World, we had the Clutch Claw, right? And then, as Eric has pointed out in his videos, Monster Hunter 4, I believe, introduced the grabbing mechanics on monsters. And then Rise seems to have brought the monster riding mechanics, right? So yeah, what do you think is the gimmick of Monster Hunter Wilds? I've not checked it out yet. But anyways, let's just continue this later. Anyway, here he is. So yeah, as I was saying, what gimmick they have introduced in Monster Hunter Wilds, I didn't see that. I did see that they are keeping, I think, the Palamute and Palico system that this game has, except I don't think a Palamute is in that game. Instead, it's some monster that you can ride, apparently. You know, like how we have tail riders in Monster Hunter World? I think it's kind of like that, but you know, they are just more effective, I guess. I'm not too sure. I've not even messed with the tail raider system in Monster Hunter World too much. If a monster, like a small monster, wants to assist me during my hunts on large monsters, then that just happens by chance. I don't do that actively because I don't even know how to do that. But yeah. So yeah, well, speaking of Eric, by the way, yeah, I'm pretty sure in the previous episode that I'll be uploading, I said that he had only beaten the Basil Goss, but yeah, he has defeated, or like, you know, he hasn't defeated the Basil Goss at the time, but yeah, he has defeated him at this point, and now he's only left with the Uragan and the Devil Ho. I'm not sure if he's gonna try and beat that thing, but hey, I mean, that's up to him, because after that he'll be on the Elder Dragon boss rush mode of Monster Hunter World. But anyways, okay. Alright, what is he doing? I have no idea. Okay, I think he was still tired, but I just didn't see that. Okay, cool. He's rideable. But anyways, yeah, so Eric has currently beaten the Basil Goss, and the last time I checked, he has put an episode on Premiere about him beating the Uragan. Which honestly, I'm not even sure how he struggled to beat the Uragan too much, given the fact that the Basil Goss, in my opinion, is much harder than the Uragan is. But then again, maybe I'm saying that because I play on mouse and keyboard and I don't struggle with the camera, because as I said in the comment section of his videos, I think the Uragan is definitely one of those monsters which would be very annoying to fight if you don't have good control over your camera, which and that's the problem with playing with a controller. What can I say? This is something I've noticed when I was you know, trying out the controller on Dark Souls 3, and then later I even tried it on Elden Ring, because fun fact, the last time I did a challenge run on the you know, on the Souls game on this channel, it was on me beating Melania with just, you know, daggers. And fun fact, I was originally doing that on the controller, but yeah, I just managed to learn that stupid waterfowl dance dodge on my keyboard only. I remember I said that in my series that I just couldn't do it on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, fun fact, I was just having some skill issues. So yeah, after trying that out multiple times on the controller, I just learned to do that on mouse and keyboard, and then yeah, wouldn't you know, I didn't even realize that I just got a winning run on it. It was pretty unfortunate, I guess. It would have been really cool if I managed to do it on the, you know, controller, but anyways. Maybe one day I'll play a game fully or with the controller on this channel. I'm not too sure. But anyways. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like this rubberized pattern of, you know, these attacks that the Acnosome does. I remember, you know, even explaining where the... I got the idea of calling this a rubberized version of the, you know, fireballs. And by the way, speaking of that, yeah, I forgot that in the, you know, games that I was excited for, I remember talking about that in the previous episode. Yeah, I forgot to mention Borderlands 4. Yeah, super excited for that one as well. Though to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, the Borderlands franchise has been kind of on a downfall, if I can be honest. Because I didn't really think much of Borderlands 3. And then I don't think I need to explain why. Okay, never mind, he's escaping. Alright, I saw a great baggy over there. Is he gonna try and hit him? Well, I mean, he's trying to, but... well, he was struggling, but he managed to land the hit as soon as I reached him. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I forgot about Borderlands 4 on that, you know, previous conversation that I was having on the last episode, where I was talking about the, you know, games that I was excited for this year. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what to expect from Borderlands 4 personally, because I'm not gonna lie, the Borderlands franchise has been on a downfall. Like, you know, first we had what do you call it, the yeah, so Borderlands 3 I didn't really think much about. Then we had the new Tales from the Borderlands, which was absolutely terrible, if I can be honest. And then we had the Borderlands movie, though I don't think the Borderlands movie has anything. By the way, that's not a game, that's actual movie, but you know, according to Borderlands fans, it sucks. I didn't watch it personally, but yeah, you know what? Given how, you know, Borderlands franchise has struggled with its storytelling, I'm going to guess they are correct and that the story sucks. So yeah, hopefully Borderlands 4 shakes some things up, because yeah, not gonna lie, the Borderlands franchise is kind of in a mess right now, but I guess we'll see that. Although to be honest, the announcing of Borderlands 4's delay and you know, people thinking that it would be released closer to GTA 6 would be a problem for the game. So I'm pretty sure that Gearbox isn't gonna do that because that would be a dumb idea to launch any new game close to GTA 6 because that would definitely kill your game's popularity. But anyways, okay, oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, other than that, there is also another YouTuber that I like to watch who is EKI Butters, and he used to be largest commenter on my Dark Souls 3 series, and so he's doing Pokemon Fire Red on his channel, and I remember him mentioning, I think he was joking about this a little bit, but what do you call it? Yeah, he was a bit concerned that he wouldn't be playing Pokemon Fire Red in the right way, and so EK, if you're catching this, I'm not gonna lie, just as I said in your comments, I do not think there's a correct way of playing Pokemon, if I can be honest. Like, hey man, okay, if you're listening to someone like Pokemon Challenges, going about, actually the Fire Starter is the best choice in most Pokemon games because Fire types are rare, then but nobody cares, okay, dude. Like, there are plenty of Fire types that you can use in the run, and honestly, it's not even that, mandatory of a type. Yes, it's good, but not everybody is trying to do a hardcore Nuzlocke and trying to just fully optimize a playthrough, especially when that isn't even a Nuzlocke, by the way. So yeah, don't sweat too much on that one. There is no right and wrong way. Plus you're playing Gen 1, dude. Like, in Kanto, Fire types just complete suck. So yeah, nobody's gonna disown you for not using one. But anyways, as for other things, as for the other YouTuber that I talk about, Eric, he also does Dark Souls 2, and he has currently beaten his first Lord boss. I think he's now going towards the Huntsman Corpse area of the game. I think that's what he said in one of his comments. And I'm not gonna lie, he might be the first person ever to actually, go through the Majula hole, as I like to call it, the legitimate way, because okay, I'll talk about it later because it's it requires a little bit of explanation. All right, he's here. Okay, let's try and get this thing to be downed. Honestly, I don't think it has a lot of health. Also, I think I've broken pretty much all of his parts, right? I know I broke his wings, and I think I've even broken his head, right? I'm not too sure, but anyways. Yeah, so as I was saying, he might be the first person to actually, play Dark Souls 2 and go the intended, developers' intended way of going down the Majula hole. Because, for those of you who have played Dark Souls 2 but do not know the intended way, I'm pretty sure that the intended way, or at least it must have been the intended way originally, is to go through Huntsman Corpse and spawn the guy who, brings the ladder down, in order to go down the Majula hole. Because for most people, at least the ones that I've talked to, all of them, including myself, have only ever gone down that hole by using the Silver Cat Ring and then leveling up our HP enough to survive the fall damage. Because, hey man, that's how our brains operate. You give us the Silver Cat Ring right next to that hole, and then, give no other indication that you can go down there. So, I think okay, well, I guess the intended way is to just level up my HP and then just take the fall damage. So yeah, though to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I think I understand why they made the way like that, because the guy who sells you ladder is a he's a rude person. That's the nicest way I can describe him. So it's obviously really funny to just spawn him only to show him that his services are useless. Okay, well, that quest completed itself pretty quickly. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do another one. Anyways, okay, I do remember this guy having hard parts, although the Barath might be able to one-shot me. Also, wait a second, is this called Redacted? Why is this quest called like this? I'm not too sure why it's called like that, but I think let's just try this guy. We haven't fought this guy in a long while. Also, by the way, before we embark on this episode, I did check the recording of the episode I released the day before. And apparently, I heard her call her name Cheech. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know that the silent, silent word English rule is a little bit dumb, but I'm pretty sure it's not dumb enough to completely silent two words, right? If that's the pronunciation of her name, then yeah, do let me know that down, because I, obviously haven't, I think, uploaded the episode yet where I asked that question. Alright, I think that's him, right? My god, he looks like the Raffinos that are everywhere around this map, but those are small monsters. Although, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, most large monsters, at least the ones that are, I think, new to this game, yeah, they look pretty small if I can be honest. I guess that was probably done because of the, limitation of the Switch, but also, I think we have seen him did this attack before as well, right? Okay, but I don't remember him having electrical spits. I think he threw out whatever that poison thing was. But anyways. Oh yeah, by the way, I even forgot to, ask this, but yeah. Which gimmick in Monster Hunter games do you like the most? Do you like the Clutch Claw of Monster Hunter World, the grabs of Monster Hunter 4, or the riding mechanic of this game? If I have to say, I would say that I would say this game's gimmick looks pretty cool if I can be honest, but honestly, in terms of gameplay, I like the clutch claw mechanic a little bit. Although to be honest, I only like it when I'm actually able to, make use of it to do big damage, which you can't do all the time. Which, by the way, yeah, this is something I would also like to advise to Eric, that man, you need to learn the clutch claw, because in Master Rank, especially when, monsters get a lot more crackhead energy, yeah, that clutch claw usage will definitely come in handy quite a lot, especially if you plan to try and beat Alatreon, because that it will save you a lot of pain by using the clutch claw. Okay, oh my god. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I could be safe by just standing beside him, but anyways. But yeah, anyways, you guys let me know. Okay, why can't I use... Wait, don't tell me that whatever he launched at me actually prevents me from healing. Okay, oh my god, that is a problem, dude. Okay, but can I remove it? I think I did, right? Okay, I did. Okay, oh my god. Need to be careful of that one then. Alright, there he is. Okay, oh my god, that's for stamina. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, it did, nice. But anyways, okay. Yeah, so in other news, there's another YouTuber that I like to watch, and that is Cyber Ghost. And yeah, I watched him beat the tempered variant of the Furious Rajang. And I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool to see, because he used the Great Sword, which I'm not gonna lie, when I was testing out the weapon classes in Monster Hunter World, in order to decide, what weapon I should be using. Yeah, I tested out the Great Sword, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, I personally think from all the weapons I tested, and all the weapons I've seen in general in this game, yeah, it's by far the highest skill ceiling weapon, if I can be honest. Like, using that thing is, it looks pretty hard, and the reason for this is because... Okay, you know what, let's just first try to get him trapped here, but I guess he's not as dumb as the Diablos. Okay, let's see. But yeah, so when I was testing weapons for, what I should be using in Monster Hunter World, I remember using the Insect Wave, the Great Sword, the Switch Axe, which I ended up using, by the way. And I think I used the Lance, or the Gun Lance, actually. Yeah, so I used those. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Great Sword just looked like the highest skill ceiling weapon in the game, because the way the Great Sword worked is that, you know how in, whenever your weapon is sheathed in this game, you can run, but when it's unsheathed, you can't. The most you can do is this jog that I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, movement felt like pretty limited on the Great Sword to me, because in order to, even jog with the Great Sword, you need to, like, completely sheath it. Because if you are, like, because if it's unsheathed, the Great Sword doesn't allow you to run or jog. You just locked into walking. Like how in the sword form of the, Switch Axe, you are forced to just walk. Which is why I ignored using it for most of my run in Monster Hunter World. But yeah, so that was something that was a super big thing that, determined me to not use that weapon. Because it doesn't feel like the kind of weapon a new player would be able to use. But yeah, So he used a great sword in that Tempered Rajang fight, and man, he seems to have the, moveset completely down because he was constantly hitting the head of the, Rajang. Which I'm not gonna lie, I've tried to do that as well during my hunts against the regular Rajang. But yeah, I cannot do that as effectively as him. Okay, oh my god, at least my Palico managed to do it. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, this is something that is weird. So they give you the button to, signal your Palico, or I guess in this game the Palamute as well for help, right? Whenever you get paralyzed like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, half the time this function just doesn't work for me for some reason. I don't know if that's just me or, other people also have that issue, but yeah, it just doesn't work for me. But I'm not gonna lie, man, I feel like I had some pretty good runs against the Fatalis, but I messed up, he stuns me, and I keep spamming the, the signal button, but the Palico just doesn't help me. You're not gonna lie, that's pretty annoying. But, okay. Okay, this Lloyd's Talisman effect that this thing's part has is not cool. Okay, let me just find this. Alright, cool. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I should just use the first aid meds because, they will just reset. Whereas the potions, I will need to farm items to get back, which is annoying. Especially because I don't think there's a, the farm in this game to get those things. Alright, alright. He didn't really go very far, but anyways. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, though, I need to remember the stink monk locations for each map so that I can actually, make use of that right function that this game relies, so heavily on. But anyways. Anyways, okay. Ooh. Oh, well, speaking of the right function. Honestly, you know what? How would you even make this thing right? Because this thing is clearly meant for rolling, right? Well, I ain't complaining as... Oh, okay. Oh my god. Why is my camera locked onto that? I have no idea. Well, whatever. I messed up the riding mechanic because of that. But anyways. Hopefully he can't ride too much right now. But I guess I got decent damage out of him anyway. So that's pretty cool. But anyways. Okay. By the way, one thing about the insect glaive that I would like to ask. Do my regular hits also charge the, the insect glaive, or is it just my, bug that can do that? I'm not too sure. Which, by the way, is there a way to craft bugs in this game, like how it is in Monster Hunter World? Because I was checking out the insect glaive in that game, just to see how amazing in that game it is. Because in this game, in order to, balance out the ride mechanic, I think they got rid of the grab mechanic. Because in Monster Hunter World, while it takes longer for the insect glaive to grab a monster, you usually get the grab just by, doing these fancy flips. But in this game, I've never been able to do that. So I'm going to guess it's just not present in this game. Which I guess would be fair. It is a pretty broken mechanic if you ask me, but I guess it's also just depending on what weapons you're using. Because I see Eric use the lance, but I don't think the lance is that effective with the grabs because its finisher move just doesn't do as much damage as the elemental discharge of the switch axe. Though what I will tell you is that the insect glaive is definitely overpowered in that regard because yeah, remember how you're only restricted to doing 1 damage on every monster whenever you try to, yeah, so you remember how you only do 1 damage when you grab a monster and you keep attacking them? Yeah, fun fact about the insect glaive, if you move around on a monster, your character actually hits the monster with the insect glaive not to move around, and that does 20 damage. So if you have high enough stamina with low enough stamina consumption, you can just do insane damage with the grabs. Alright, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, this guy has lasted pretty long if I can be honest. I remember fighting him in the high ranks and there he didn't last nearly as long as he has, managed to do here. But anyways, okay. Alright, alright. Honestly, what is he even eating here? I'm going to guess that those are some ants or something, right? But anyways, okay, let's see. Okay, oh my god. Ooh. By the way, yeah, one question that I would again like to ask, although I guess I didn't really ask this before, but yeah, does anybody know where the, switch for the Dragonator is on the Fatalis fight? Because, yeah, I remember on one of my attempts, I literally, had the Palico put Fatalis to sleep, and then I spent the entire time trying to find the switch, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, like where's the switch exactly? Because I'm not gonna lie, that would be really helpful if I can be honest. Because the Fatalis has around, I think, 62,000 health, and while the Alatreon's switch axe does amazing damage, at least when I'm hitting him on his head, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Dragonator would be pretty useful in order to, hit that head even more. But anyways, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get up here. I don't wanna try and deal with his, what was the name of that alien in Benton that was rolling around everywhere? Oh my god, I forgot. But yeah, you mind coming up here? Although I guess the area down there isn't that bad either, but oh well, too late to think about that now. Okay. But yeah. Okay, oh my god. Okay, my god, the other two monsters are just inside caves, huh? I guess for the Kulu Yaku that makes sense, although I'm not sure what do you call it? A crab is doing in an area where there's no water. Although I guess there is water, it's just not down there. I would really like that thing to be here so that I can actually do some damage, because I'm not sure how much I have done to this guy so far. Okay, oh my god, he's doing this. Let's just move away. But anyways, okay. Alright. Okay. By the way, currently the best armor that I have in this game is from the Royal Ludrug, but I haven't farmed him yet. Honestly, it feels kinda unnecessary a little bit, but if they are gonna do like this much damage with just their light hits, then I guess I really should be doing that in order to not get one shot potentially from a dangerous move. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, I think these guys poisoned him. Although I guess I've also put poison on my Palico and Palamute weapons as well, which is yeah, that's definitely cool. But anyways. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, well, my bad over there. The mic was giving me a little bit of a trouble, so sorry for being a mute over there. But anyways, so let's just discuss this first. So recently, what do you call it? The Department of Government Agency for America has been cutting quite a lot of costs from the United States government. And one of those costs that they have cut off is one of that costs involves a 21 million fund for the election support for India. I'm not even sure what kind of support they were giving to the elections, because according to the ruling party of India, this money is like where this money has been used for elections is unknown, since there are no records apparently that show where this money was being used. So obviously, just like how Doge has been operating so far, they have cut down on this cost. Honestly, I'm not even sure where this money was going. Now, obviously, India has a major beef with this one person called George Soros, who is apparently, linked with activities that try to disrupt, regional stability in India. I'm not too sure. All right, he's in the water. Also, I don't remember seeing those little crabs around in this area, if I can be honest. But hey, maybe they were present here before, but I couldn't see them because the 3 times I was here, I think there was an Almudron present here, and then of course there was the Barath and the Diablos, both of whom managed to kill me over here because they have one-shot moves. But anyways, okay, oh my god, I'm hitting the crabs rather than this stupid thing. But anyways, okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, so India has a major beef with this guy called George Soros. Although I guess I really shouldn't say India; it's more like the ruling party of India currently, because they believe that the leader of opposition, or the Indian Congress, is involved with this guy in order to try and affect how India's government works. Yeah, so many people are happy about the fact that this guy is getting screwed over by Donald Trump, which is definitely something. But honestly, I'm not even sure what kind of aids the USAID was, giving to, Eastern countries and, all the other countries that the US supports in general. But yeah, that's definitely something. I also remember, you know, recently, what do you call it? Donald Trump criticizing India's tariffs, and alongside Elon Musk, where yeah, that's the funny thing. I think Donald Trump doesn't watch news because on one hand, Elon Musk is supporting you for putting taxes on India and all the other states, which, you know what, fair enough. I get that it's not your responsibility to fix our economy, but you may want to look at what Elon Musk is doing on the side, because alongside agreeing with your decisions, he has also decided to open 13 new jobs in India, which, apparently he's about to do that very thing that you said was, what do you call it? Unfair to America, which is that, he's about to open up a factory in India, which is, I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Musk seems to be playing some kind of double cards over here, but I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a bold move to do that, right beside, or right under the nose of the president like that. I don't know, you guys let me know what your opinions about it. I doubt that the news that is claiming that, he's gonna open up a, Tesla factory or something like that in India currently, because, it's the job postings he has made is just for 13 posts, and most of them, I'm not gonna lie, most of these look like advisory roles to me. So, these can be, done for his American branch just from India, because most of this job probably just involves attending meetings and calls only. But hey, it definitely is something that Donald Trump should be taking note, if I can be honest. We've had an urgent message from Kamura. Fiorain? Yes, Admiral. The urgent message requests help with a Bishaten terrorizing the shrine ruins. Wait, a Bishaten? Wait, isn't this the exact same thing that happened even in the low ranks of Monster Hunter Rise? So are we just repeating the entire quest again? But apparently this is no ordinary Bishaten, or an apex for that matter. It's a subspecies, a blood orange Bishaten. My notes tell me that this subspecies is not native to that locale, which leads me to believe it might be due to changes in the ecosystem brought about by certain monsters of the kingdom. Admiral, with your permission, I'd like to accompany Poison's Flame on this assignment. If I am correct, responsibility lies with the kingdom, and as a Knight of the Order, I am bound by duty to rectify the situation. Fiorain, I took an oath to follow the Knight's code many years ago. I will not let the kingdom down. Okay. Honor, pride, chivalry, duty, fine virtues, and your willingness to sacrifice everything is admirable. But valuing your own life is a greater virtue still. One you've yet to learn. Understood? Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Recall the tale of the archdemon of the abyss. Drawn by corrupted hearts, the fiend rises to devour kingdoms whole. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like some Hollow Knight kind of stuff. Or even Demon Souls if you have played that. A knight whose heart lies drunk on virtue invites nothing more than calamity. May you never forget that. You have my permission to accompany Poison's Flame on this mission. Okay, so basically he just put that thing out for no reason. Okay. Poison's Flame. Chi-Che or Cheech, if I'm correct about her name's pronunciation, should have the urgent quest registered already. Don't waste any time. Okay, dude. Not gonna lie, I preferred the Admiral of Monster Hunter World, if I can be honest, over this dude. But anyways, okay, what do you have for us? I heard Admiral Gallius shouting before. He's usually so quiet. I hope nothing's wrong. Those in positions of authority don't just yell at a subordinate for nothing. Gallius certainly doesn't. I expect he had good reasons to. I'll leave it at that. Anyways, as you know, a blood orange Bishaten has appeared in the shrine ruins. If Fiorain is correct and the kingdom monsters are indeed invading other territories, then I'm afraid this creature must be dealt with swiftly. There is some good news, as this is a royal matter. Fiorain will accompany you on your quest. Isn't that exciting? The beast will be no match against two gifted warriors. Still, I must ask that you do be careful out there, please. Okay. Okay, oh my god, I just completed this one, huh? Anyway. Okay, I forgot we don't really get much in this game in terms of images, but anyways. Also, by the way, remind me, is it in the lore of this game the drawings that we see for each monster created by that one dude that is in the hub? I forgot the, how would you describe him? The short, fat guy. Yeah, I forgot his name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a lore, right? So how do they have, paintings like these? Is he coming over here and then giving them his drawn pictures? Well, I don't know about that, but anyways, okay, so this episode has taken too long. So I'm just going to call the episode right here, and we'll do this Blood Orange Bishaten on the next episode. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And in the comment section, yeah, you tell me your opinions about, which gimmick in Monster Hunter games you prefer the most. I don't know about all of them, so if you have any other option, than the ones that I mentioned, then yeah, feel free to describe them to me in the comment section below. But yeah, other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one.